Hey guys, it's Colin from Hollywood Studios here, and today we're doing a bit of a different type of video. Today we are on TierMaker.com, and I decided to make my very own tier template, I guess you can call it, with what I consider to be the most well-known / best theme park and roller coaster designing games. So I don't want to talk too much before we get into it, so let's start. I think I'm going to start with the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, and I'm going to start with the first one. So I've played almost all of these games. If I haven't played it, I've watched a good amount of gameplay on it, so just so you guys know. I have played this game, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, and I think it is just phenomenal. I mean, the graphics, while they are not necessarily HD, the fact that it was all done by one person is nuts. And I just love the look to it. It has that kind of classic look that I don't know if any other game can really replicate. And the coaster designer, I mean, this game is more focused on the theme park aspect of it, not so much roller coasters, because of the way the building works with the game. But ignoring that, I think this game is absolutely spectacular, so I'm going to put it up here in the S. That might be controversial, but I really like that game. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I know it's almost exactly like the original, but the only reason why I think it's not as good is because of the scenarios. I get this has sandbox and everything and the original didn't, but the original had an amazing campaign, if you want to call it that. I mean, the worlds were so unique, and they just all had their own aspect. You know, they had something that made them unique from the other one. This, not so much. It's pretty much just flatland. And for that reason, I'm going to have to put it over at A. Just because I don't think it's as good as the original, but it's still really good. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for this one. I played it for a lot. I just played this game non-stop when I was a little younger, in like later elementary school, and I really like this game. The coaster designer is just like the originals, but you can ride the rides, and it's in 3D and everything. But then again, it doesn't look that great. It's not. I don't think it looks as cool as the originals do. Man, this is tough for placement. I don't know, but I really like this game much more than other people do. I know generally the ranking goes 1 the original, 2 the sequel, and 3 this one. But I'm gonna have to put this at A with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Roller Coaster Tycoon 4 Mobile. Oh god, this is D right away. It was a mistake by Atari. A big mistake. All I remember is just waiting for coins, and there were microtransactions, and it was not good at all. Now we go on to another meh game, Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I've not played this game, but I've seen gameplay. I haven't really seen recent gameplay, so I don't know if it's gotten much better than it used to be, but it's not that good. If you ask me, it's kind of a Planet Coaster wannabe, and it just doesn't succeed as well as Planet Coaster does. We'll get to that game later, but I'm going to put this game probably in C, just because it's not atrocious like Roller Coaster Tycoon 4 Mobile, but it's not good at all. So, Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. This game came out recently, and it looks like just like the original. I don't know what kind of changes there are. I don't know if the scenarios are just like the original. I mean, I'm probably using the wrong word for that, sorry. But I'm probably going to put it up here at A, just because I doubt it's as good as the original. But then again, it's more or less the same game. So, I don't know with that one. That one I'm a little iffy with. And Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures. I think this is the one that came out on consoles recently, and I saw some screenshots, and I think it looks pretty good. Not great. Of course, it's on console, so it's not going to be as easy to control as the other games. So I think it's a solid B tier. And now we get out of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and we enter No Limits. So, as you guys can see, I couldn't find a No Limits 1 logo, so I just cropped the 2 out of No Limits 2's logo. And I definitely think this isn't as good as No Limits 2, because I've seen gameplay for it. It's a little laggy, so I think for that reason I'm gonna put it at B. I know it's a little controversial, but I mean, it was good for, you know, what it was, but I think it definitely could have used improvement, and that's what the sequel brought. The sequel is definitely S. I mean, that game is just phenomenal. I cannot build in it at all. I'm terrible, which is why you guys haven't seen anything from it on this channel, but I've seen what people have been able to do with it, and it's just breathtaking. So that's why that game is up here. Parkitect. This game is interesting. I own it and I've played it, not too much, but I can't really get into the whole, what's it called, sandbox mode of it. I think the game is kind of pushed by its campaign mode, or whatever you want to call it, and I really like the campaign mode, but you can feel when the park starts to get old and you just don't really want to do it anymore, and I think that's a bit of a problem with it. I mean, the coaster builder's great. It's definitely a lot like the original Roller Coaster Tycoon games, but I think it's stepped up a bit. I definitely wouldn't call it a wannabe of any sorts, so I think I'm going to put it up here at A, just because it is a very good game, but it does have some flaws. And now Planet Coaster. Oh, Planet Coaster. I'm not going to deny it, it has some flaws. But when you ignore those flaws, this game is spectacular. I mean, you can do so much. I'm sure you guys have seen my Planet Coaster videos on here. I love the game. I have way over 1,000 hours on it, and I'm sort of addicted to it. I have to put it at S. I mean, the theme park aspect of it, it's really good. It does have some problems, but either way, it's really good. And the roller coaster building, again, it has some problems, but it is still pretty good. So I think that's going to conclude this video. We have in the S tier, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, No Limits 2, and Planet Coaster. In the A tier, we have Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, and Parkitect. In the B tier, we have Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures and No Limits 1. In the C tier, we have Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and in the D tier, we have Roller Coaster Tycoon 4 Mobile. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section if you would like to see more TierMaker videos. I've never done TierMaker before, but I know it's been kind of popular lately, so I figured I'd give it a try, and I like it. So if you guys want to see me rank coasters, you know, from a park that I've been to, I don't rank coasters I haven't ridden, let me know down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.